these brothers and sisters that are on, let's say, the ex-Jehovah's Witness forum, if they're making comments on there, they're disguised by their email. There's no names on there, nothing. Can they figure out who these brothers and sisters are that are still in there?
To be honest, I could figure it out in like less than 5 minutes.
Oh my God!
If I wanted to, it'd take less than 5 minutes. But you got to remember, they're looking. And this is the biggest secret under the rug. There is a list that I'm not allowed to have, that our overseers have, of what they call troublemakers. Okay.
Okay.
And that list is basically what we look for.
Okay, let me ask you this. How let's say that I'm on one of those forums and I'm posting comments or whatever. How is it that they find out who I am? Is it just through process of elimination of does it identify my name, or is it like a process of elimination, like so many people are in this area code and this is where the IP address is located, or how deep does it go?
It can go very simple. There's a website, if you want to know, it's called myip.com, right?
Mhm.
That's what I call fake hackers use, and what they do is they drop a Trojan, which they'll throw you a comment. Let's say you made a comment, right? They'll post a comment to you, right? The second that you reply to that comment, the Trojan takes a hold of your comment, records your IP address, and gives it to us. Through that IP address, I can tell exactly what computer and where you're at.
So let's say, is that comment like a hug, or like say this person winked at you?
It could be a hug, a wink. It could be that's awesome. I agree totally with you. It could be anything as long as it's. But that's like I said, that's a way of doing it when you use a third-party program. The way I do it, I would do it would be, what I do is I was supposed to be, like I said, they're supposed to be taking specific people, but if it was supposed to be like, say something like what you do, what I would do was I would go directly to your name, and from each name, no matter what you do, you ping off of something. And from your pings that you have, that's a packet of information that's being sent out. Our computers, our laptops, they filter out those pings, and from those pings and those packets that go out, I can get your IP address.
How many thousands of people do you have on that list where are you guys overloaded sending this out to the presiding overseers?
No, as a matter of fact, the people who actually go on the list of they have to do a lot of promoting, a lot of protesting,
Oh, okay.
Things like that. Personally, me personally, I tried my best to for the most part, what I do now is I want to fix computers. That's all I told them. I told them recently I don't want to do it anymore. I just want to fix computers. I don't want to mess around on the internet anymore. Just let me fix computers, and that'll be fine. I said why? I lied. I said I just don't feel good. The screen is messing with my eyes. Let me just fix. Let me just be a regular tech and fix hard drives and things like that.
I'm sorry.
But the truth of the matter is, I just don't want to do it anymore.
So what do they consider? Well, I'm sorry. What do they consider major protesters?
People who protest and rally constantly. People who create rallies in Kingdom halls and assembly halls and memorials and.
Okay, so they're not looking at the average. Hey, this place sucks, or stuck in here. Those kind of.
No.
Okay.
No.
So
they're not looking for things like that.
Oh my gosh! Wow, I'm sorry you have to deal with that. How much more time do you have? Let's say if you can't get out do you have a year left? You want to?
Yeah, I have a year left before I'm allowed to either, I'm allowed to, even though they said they wanted to keep me permanently.
What do you think that they're? I'm sorry. What do you think they're afraid of? You think they're trying to protect themselves from getting shut down because of their abuse? This is like slavery. Honestly, this is what I feel. Modern day slavery.
I honestly believe, Mary, that it is. I believe that they're afraid that I see it. Mary. I do see it that there's going to be a day where everyone and like hundreds of thousands are going to wake up and say, I am not going to be treated like this.
Right.
I'm not going to allow this to happen. And when that happens, that's when, the society is going to run for the hills. And
because it's people like you and I, we're being stripped right now, and it's like, and then you and the Bethel, what I think is they're just disguising it in the form of a religion, but it's really truly modern day slavery. This is it, I mean, really, that's the way what it is.
Yeah,
they're not afraid of Jehovah. They're afraid of the government shutting them down.
They're afraid of the government, or they're afraid of their actual brothers and sisters just saying, I had enough.
A revolt.
Exactly, a modern day revolution against things that these are people who've given their lives over to Jehovah's, this organization, not Jehovah's organization, but this organization. They've given their lives, 50 years of service.
Yeah, so they're going to build these bunkers to protect themselves. They're going to build these bunkers. That's right. Well, I have something to say regarding the money in the Kingdom Hall. Well, I think it's kind of interesting is that we were supposed to have a remodel. And they kept promising this remodel, and time has gone on. That remodel was supposed to happen this last year, and it never happened. And I asked the overseer, hey, I mean, it was just a casual conversation. I was like, hey, whatever happened to the remodel? I mean, he looked at me like, don't ask that question ever again. Yeah, and
when I tried emailing you, but it came back like I must have spelled it wrong, but I think a lot of the times what's been happening is that they just been what I call panhandling.
Yeah.
And they panhandle so much that, so they know that they ain't going to get all the places that they're supposed to get, Like, there was 2 halls in Manhattan that were opened up recently. There was one that I considered structurally horrible because it was literally between 2 very big skyscrapers, and we had about a space the size of it made no sense to me, the way that the hall was built.
Let me give you my email again. It's cookies.
Okay, hold on, let me a second. And also, just let you know, it's going to come from a weird email address in Yahoo because everything in mine this is fake.
Monitored.
Yeah, it's totally fake. So it's going to come from it's going to say Richie is trying to talk to you. Richie is just another fake name.
What I need you to do is I need you in that email to give me your phone number so I can call you from another number. That'll
be great.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Okay, so KOO.
KOO.
KIES.
KIES.
KRUM as in Mary. BLE at gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to put subject Johnny.
Okay. And anybody else that I'm going to be a little leery of anybody that emails me off the show. So if you could maybe put something down there that only I would know something. You said it's a weird email. Okay, I think I'll get that. Are you going to send it the next few?
Yeah, I just sent it right now.
Okay, good.
Okay. Hello.
Hello,
Rick.
Yeah, go ahead, caller.
Hello, Rick. This is Ed in the Pacific Northwest.
Well, good evening to you, Ed. Happy New Year to you.
Yes, Happy New Year to you, too. Hey, I want to ask a very important question to Johnny in the closet.
He hasn't come out yet.
I haven't come out yet.
Hey, don't forget to send me, Johnny, send me your phone number. You didn't send it to me.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a funny joke.
Go ahead.
Okay. I have 3 important questions. First of all, did you know that Rick's phone conversation is being recorded on his website? And are you afraid that your colleagues will intercept your voice on his website?
Well, I really don't know anybody who's going to be on his website to be looking for the audios besides me. And even if they do, you know what? It gets to that point where you don't care anymore. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
It gets to that point where it's just, you know.
It's too much, huh, Johnny?
It becomes too much for you, and if you know, if it does happen, more than likely, it's going to be me who listens to it. So.
Okay, I understand. However, I understand you probably don't care right now, but you can be very valuable also by creating your own little WikiLeaks for Watchtower. Ever thought about that?
Did I ever thought of what? I'm sorry, you cut out. WikiLeaks.
The equivalent to WikiLeaks.
WikiLeaks?
Yeah. You do have access to old hard drives, and if you can just download them and, just put them somewhere in a database, and then when you do get shafted, you can help everyone.
Yeah, you know what, Johnny? Me too. I'm holding the bag too. It's kind of interesting. That's what the Obama administration is worried about. Those WikiLeaks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as they say, the truth will set you free.
Mhm. Hey, Johnny, you know what? I was just talking to my family here, and I think you do have some help if you need it. And if you send me your phone number, that would be great.
I just sent you my phone number.
Okay, sweetie.
Hello?
Okay.
Now, Johnny, do you have a place to live after
Yes,
you get
it does.
Well, like I said, I know after I'm out of here, I know for a fact. And there's another thing I'm gonna keep public. I want to read something that my brother gave me. It was his when he left Bethel. And it just sounds so dry to me. Okay. It says here, I'm not going to say his name, but it says, Dear brother, it says, thank you very much for your many years of service in Bethel. We have enjoyed many times with you. We would like to let you know that as of this moment, you have no benefits left at Bethel. Your stipends have been terminated. You no longer have any health insurance or any benefits that are left that are in Bethel. And please remove all of your belongings as soon as possible to make room for the next Bethelite.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's after years of service.